According to an African legend, Baboon pushed completely white zebra into a fire, which charred zebra with black stripes forever. Scientists say that the stripes of zebras have a confusing effect on lions, especially when the zebras travel in a herd. Zebra breams form schools for much the same reason: to deceive predators. Fish that gather in an interactive social way are said to be shoaling, when they also swim synchronized at the same speed and in the same direction. They are schooling. Shoaling fish can become schooling fish and vice versa, depending on the activity of the moment. Aside from smell and hearing, sharks use their vision, their lateral line, and their electrosensory system to detect prey. By forming schools, fish are able to circumvent most of the shark's senses. Generally, all fish in a particular school are of the same size, shape, and color. As a result, predators see a homogeneous twisting and flashing mass, which makes it difficult for them to single out just one fish, let alone grab one to eat it. Consequently, it's the odd individual, different in color, shape, or size, that will be the one targeted by the predator. Most fish possess a lateral line on both sides of their body. This line is used to sense vibrations in the water column, pressure waves created by the movement of other creatures in the sea. Sharks use it to detect their next meal. By sticking together, these slinger breams mimic the pressure wave of one big animal instead of many smaller ones. The shark is deceived, and the fish are left alone. Sharks have one last trick upon their sleeve. They are able to find prey by electrolocation using their ampullae of Lorenzini, sensory organs situated in their snout. It's an extraordinary system that enables them to detect bioelectric fields generated by other animals. As highly developed as the electrosensory system of sharks may be, it is not effective for schooling fish. These goatfish swim so close together that sharks do not receive a clear electrosensory vision of each individual fish, but one big blurred image instead. Why fish form schools is now easy to understand. Statistically, the bigger the school, the less chance each individual has of becoming a predator's dinner. That's what's known as safety in numbers. There are other potential benefits as well, like increased success when foraging, or a greater chance of finding a mate, and maybe even increased hydrodynamic efficiency. The question how is something else. How do they do it? Moving like one, changing direction as if they were all controlled by one big mastermind. There is certainly a visual factor involved. Many schooling fish have distinctive traits. The stripes and spots of these snappers are most likely visual aids or reference marks. Some say forming schools is probably a learned ability. This theory is based on the observation that juveniles practice in pairs in order to develop the skill of schooling. More recent studies show that schooling is in a species' genes. The behavior is controlled by a genomic region that is also involved with the development of the lateral line, the sensory structure that fish likely use to keep the right distance from each other. One thing is obvious though. There is still much to be learned about this intriguing behavior. There are schooling fish and shoaling fish, but when sharks gather together, it is called a shiver.